welcome to the next episode of Satisfactory. Today is drones, and more drones. So, the first thing is going to be clearing out this area up here and building up to get the layout and the floor all set up for the drones. I'm going to start with just the 4 drone ports. 2 here, one facing each side, and then another 2 over for the nitrogen, but at the same time I'm also going to have to put the train in for the sulfur. But first things first, I'll get this up and put together before I bring the sulfur in. That way I can then have it start up and then feed. So with that, let's get going. Well, alright, I've got the drone ports in place. As you can see, there are two sets of 4 going in that direction, 2 sets of 4 going in that direction, and 2 going this direction, 2 going that one. So I think that should cover me for drone ports for the rest of the map. I don't have the port end up for the nitrogen yet set up, because that'll come later, but I wanted to get the port in and whatnot. So these 2 lines, one of them, as you can see, is already filled. It's got the empty fluid tanks that I'm currently making, and this one will carry the other one to the other drone port over there. This line here that's already filled will go to there. And then these 2 lines here correspond to the storage tanks, which are going to help house the batteries once they're made, once I get this sulfur in and whatnot. And so every single drone port has a port for its batteries and stuff. So yeah, everything works fine. Well, everything actually, I haven't tested the drones yet. I've just built the tower here, so it's all set up to go. The only the lines for the fluid tanks in and out are set up, and they're set up with the packagers. But I haven't actually hooked up the fuel lines anywhere yet. There's a series of 6. What is it? Yeah, 6 lines in each direction. Of course, 2 each are feeding. Each packager itself is feeding outputting 300 nitrogen gas per. So 2 are this line, these 2 are that line, and then these 2 are this line here, and then these ones here that I just highlighted are the row 6 in front there. And then they'll head out all the way this way with the nitrogen into buffers and what other things I need to make, but I haven't got those set up yet. So that's where those will go, and I'll get that set up later on. But next thing up is getting the sulfur in place on the train. So I'm going to at least get that done here on camera here. And then I'll bring you back in when it's all set up. So this, oh wait, I forgot. Yeah, sulfur out. So it's already set up. Never mind. Alright, so the train line I plan on running out over here and peeling off over here to feed into here. I forgot I'd already rigged everything up. Oh, right. I haven't done this. So this connects up to the batteries. So this one here, whoops. This one here, and then this will connect in onto this side for the batteries. So, curve works. Alright. And then there. Alright. So then the batteries will go on this line into here, and then that'll be it. So I'll go in here, and whoops, I forgot. So yeah, all of these storage tanks will have the batteries. For the drones, these will be empty fluid tanks, and I'll just let the system ultimately fill up before I turn 2 of the constructors back to aluminum casings. Because after that, I just plan on recycling the tanks. So, we'll bring in the packagers to fill up. Bring the tanks to fill up the packagers at the nitrogen gas plant, and then those will go back into the drone to be sent back here, and then to be unpackaged, and then once they are back in, they'll actually go out of the drone down these 2 lines here, and feed back into the system. They won't go back into the drone port because there'll be fresh ones coming in from the stack. And then the batteries will just keep flowing into each of the drone ports until it's all filled up. They'll funnel back into this line, and then they'll split off here to go back into the system. But if there's not, for whatever reason, if it's full, it'll just overflow into an awesome sink. I don't really think I'll need to worry about that for anything. But anyway, so the next step will be is getting the sulfur line set up, and I'll get that going right now. All right. So the train station is in place. Train line is in place. The sulfur train's running back and forth across paths with it as I go to it. So, and you saw the train there. So it's running through fine, and walking the path of the train. So the line goes over here. It's completely separate from the excuse me, I have the hiccups. The train line carrying plastic and aluminum and stuff. And there's the station there, so. Alright. So here we go, and that's the intake for the sulfur from the node up there. So it just kind of feeds all the way down into here, into these containers, and then onto these four freight cargo carriers. So the platform, well, I should say platform, but anyway, it's set up as 4, even though it's only covering the sulfur. That's the way I can kind of diffuse it over 4 lines, so that they don't overload the system and slow it down. There's kind of a natural slowdown, so it shouldn't overwhelm and back up the other systems as the sulfur comes in. But yeah, that's where it'll be set up, and I'll probably end up setting up, because I've noticed I've got 3 pure iron nodes, and I've noticed that my reinforced iron or modular frame factory is slow, so it's not producing the modular frames that as often as I want. So I'm gonna have to, I think, along with the nitrogen gas, because it's field generator, yeah. So okay, well, I still need to make the control rods, which I can do, no problem. But there's something. Oh right, it was the fused modular frames that were next. And I need to make those with the aluminum casing, the nitrogen gas, and the heavy modular frame. So I think I need to take those 3 pure iron nodes, have them feed into a train platform. I can then send to beside the drone port there, and basically make the iron there, and make the modular frames over there, and then that way I can kind of speed that up dramatically. Woo, woo, woo. There we go. Because otherwise it's going to take forever. So I really don't want that to be the case. So it'll take, it'll help speed things up. And then the casings I would just have to pull over, and then I can, that will give me the modular frames. Okay, so for the thermal propulsion rockets, I need 250, so I need 500 fused modular frames. But I also know that for the Mark III minor, the frames, so those are a lot, so I need to get those going. So yeah, that's so I think that's what I'll do is I'll turn this area here into modular frames, and then kind of bring it out to heavy modular frames, and then ultimately the fused modular frames. I can have the nitrogen being pumped over here, so that'll help, and that won't be too bad. So the only thing is, okay, 780 by 3, 2340. Holy Toledo. Okay, and that's 3 full belts, and then let me actually see if I can run some numbers on that one before I end the video here. But 2340. So if I do pure ore first, iron 30 per minute. Okay, yeah, 2340 divided by 30, 78 smelters. So, yeah, 78. Okay, 78 by 3. Be 3 sets of 26. So that's not too bad. And then that would be, and that's 30. So it's 2340 iron ingots coming out. Whoops, not 23,000. 2340. And then, okay. Be constructors, actually. I forget if I have an alternate recipe for for it, but anyway, iron plates, yeah, 30. So yeah, okay. I went 23. Wait, was it? Yeah, 2340. By 30, yeah, 78 constructors for just steel plates. Iron rods, 15, that's like twice as much, so that's 156. Okay, so, and then, like I could do, if I split 2340 divided by 3, yeah, 780 is what I don't want. 780 divided by 30, 26, so, and then 15. Whoa, not 85, 15. So 52. I was doing just the screws. And it's 10 per minute, so 78 divided by 10. Yeah, 78 constructors of iron rods, so that's a lot of screws, but I'm pretty sure if I go modular frames, there's probably okay, so right now I only have rods and plates. Okay, so it's the reinforced plates. Okay, so I haven't even unlocked any of the alternates, I guess. Okay, so I need to go back and do those. So yeah, I think the numbers might be a little off. Because I probably haven't unlocked a lot of the alternates, so. Library, yeah. Yeah, alternate steel frame, yeah, steel pipes, and reinforced iron plate, but I don't have Yeah, I have the stitched iron plate, so I could do that. Adhered iron plate. I could do rubber. Rubber and iron plate wouldn't be too bad, yeah. Alternate. Heavy encased. Of course, it doesn't change the fact that I still need the modular frames. So yeah, there's the bolted up frame too. So all right, so let's get the alternates while I'm sitting here. Steel I won't bother with. Stitched iron plate on that one. Where's the other iron plate? It's the adhered one. There it is. Alright. So get those. I have 3 hard drives. I can make the compact coal, no problem. I just need to make the packaged fuel, so I can do that all off camera, and I can get probably the next episode after that will be the turbo fuel, because otherwise I need more power, because I'm running low. I actually have increased power with the changing out the coal nodes. I think both the coal nodes over, where are they? Yeah, I think they're over here. Got the coal nodes set up for with the Mark IIIs, 780, I think. So they're going like 40, feeding like 40 coal generators, so that should be good. Oh, and the belts are filling up the tanks, so that's slowly happening. But yeah, so stuff's happening. So yeah, the fused modular frame is going to be the big thing for a while. So I think that's what I'm going to do next. Is next episode, I'm going to get set up with. Oh, sorry, yeah, this episode, not the next one, because I have enough room to play. I think with the power, I think I've got enough to make the modular frames. Yeah, I've got enough. I'm consuming only 5,000, 4,000. I think I'm pretty sure I'm pretty good. So, if necessary, I do have 2 extra coal nodes I can pinch from if I need to. So yeah, those are available, and then I can get. Actually, let me look at it. I do have iron and copper right here that I can set up. I can set up for stitched iron plates. Yeah, that's the thing. All right. Or I can do it right there too, because there's a copper node there. Perfect. So 4 pure nodes. I can set all that up on a train to bring it over to here to drop them off. So that would be perfect to do. Anyway, so yeah, I've got the plans for the fused modular frames, which are the next big thing. So, but yeah, with that all said and done, that's where I'm going to leave it for the day and for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. And if I've learned to like and subscribe, great. If not, well, I'll see you in the next video. See you then.